Hello. For the record, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Jaworski, badge number 109.
And for the record, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Eldridge, badge number 112.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm not entitled to give it, unless I'm being suspected of a crime. If you have RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion, I'm committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or have committed a crime.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I've caused loss, injury, or harm to another. That would be a crime. I'm not in the capacity of transportation. I'm not a driver. I'm not part of the legal society that you all operate under. With all due respect, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just flexing my rights. I know my rights. I know I have the right to travel, and I will stand on my rights at all times. I don't ever waive my rights, and as soon as I ID to you, that's giving you jurisdiction. I will not voluntarily give jurisdiction. Now, under force, threat, and duress, we will deal with it in a higher court later on.
Okay. Okay. So.
And I will have lawsuits against each individual that violates my rights, each one, and then some.
Okay. All right, sir, can I see your driver's license, please?
Again, I am not going to offer up any information that can and will be used against me in the court of law. I'm not going to give you something to hold against me in court.
Okay. Law provides that you do have to identify yourself.
That is if I'm in the act of commerce, sir.
No, that's not the case.
Sir, I've been studying this for 4 years, and I know for a fact that it is
Sir, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say one time, okay?
Yeah, and why'd you just touch my door? So he just touched my door. He tried opening my door.
I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he was going to try to forcefully.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. I was just leaning on it like this.
No, you pulled on it, tried to open it, and you just admitted, yes, you did.
No,
thank you for that.
I touched it.
You pulled on it.
No,
I seen
sir,
you.
I did that.
It's on camera.
Okay. All right.
The camera don't lie, and you already broke the law yourself.
No, sir, I didn't. So
you tried opening my door, sir.
No, sir, I did not. No, I'm going to ask you to step out, please.
Absolutely not.
Okay. All right. You got an ask? All right. Sir, either get out or I will break your window.
Okay, if you now you're threatening to do harm to my property. I suggest you not do that, sir, because I know exactly where this is going, and it's not going good for you at all. But if you're going to break my property,
sir,
I will turn my head so you can do so.
No, sir.
And I will allow you to do that.
Sir.
And I'm not going to fight you at all. I'm going to put my hand. If you break my window and open my door and pull me out, I will gladly go with you, because that is under force, threat, and duress. That's all I need.
Okay.
And you're falling right into it, but I'm trying to give you some advice, and take it or leave it. This is not going to be good. This will go national. You are live right now.
Okay, fantastic. Sir, state law does provide that you shall provide your ID. City code says that you shall obey a lawful request from a police officer.
Yeah, sir. What trumps city code? Constitution. So whenever it's unconstitutional, it is invalid.
It is not unconstitutional. I'm not going to argue with you, sir. Please
provide. Yeah, it is unconstitutional.
Sir, he's not trying to write you a ticket or anything. He just
listen to me. Unless I have been suspected of a crime that you can articulate.
Yes, sir.
Now, codes are not law. Codes is not a crime. The Supreme Court has ruled on that over and over and over. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to give you. I'm really not.
And I'm not going to argue with you.
No, I'm not either.
So
I'm just telling you.
Please provide your driver's license.
I will go ahead and exercise my Fifth Amendment and remain silent now. And I will exercise my Fourth Amendment and stay secure in my person.
Okay.
And in my property. So I won't answer any more questions.
Okay. In that particular case, that does not apply to the request for your driver's license on a traffic stop.
Sir, the request for my license on the traffic stop is if I'm in a commercial capacity. I am not. I've
No,
done
sir,
it
it's not.
stated.
No, sir. It's when you're operating a motor vehicle.
I'm not operating a motor vehicle.
Okay.
This is not a motor vehicle. This is a personal automobile. This is a legal and lawfully purchased automobile that I legally and lawfully paid for.
Sir,
it's my personal property. Well, do you agree that you said I am operating a motor vehicle? Motor vehicle is a commercial term. This is not a motor vehicle because it's not being used in active commerce.
Okay, sir.
It's not a motor vehicle, and I'm not driving.
Sir, all he's asking for is your driver's license.
Sir, as soon as I do that, I have given you the jurisdiction that I don't plan on doing. You're going to have to literally break my window and arrest me. And when you do that, then I will. Then, well, you're going to give me a chance to turn my head, or you're going to do some...
No, I tell you what, driver's license, I'm going to break your window.
You're going to break my window right now?
Yes, then you're going to go to jail.
Okay, so under force, threatened arrest. Under force, threatened arrest, I will show you my license. I will show you my license under force, threatened arrest.
Okay, all right. I need you to step out then.
I'm not going to step out, though. What? Oh, so you're going to... Okay, this is great. This is great. You are in big trouble, buddy.
No, driver's license.
You are in big trouble. You have no idea how big a trouble you're in. You will not have your job. I promise you.
Driver's license.
That's the least of your worries. Then I'm suing you personally for what you have just done.
Driver's license.
I will present them. You are not taking them. All you have to do is present them. I said I will present them to you. Look. This is amazing.
Sir, I can't read that from in here.
This is amazing right here.
Okay. Sir, open your door, please.
Why would I open my door on a... You're pulling me over tags, and look what you're doing. Where is your de-escalation? Was you not trained on de-escalation?
Yes, sir, I was.
You're escalating everything. You tried opening my door. You tried breaking my window.
Yes.
You're trying to force me out of my truck over a tag.
Okay, driver's license.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not going to leave with it. I'm going to stay right here.
No, that is... Look, I don't... The law clearly states I have to present it. We don't ever have to give you anything.
28J2. Here, let me read it.
I just did.
No, I need to be able to read it.
You read it.
State of Missouri.
Can I get your supervisor, please?
Sure. Happy to.
Go ahead and get him on a lawsuit, too. If he wants to violate my rights.
1093101.
Go ahead and get your chief down here, chief of police. Can you get Rick Walters down here? All right. Did you take an oath to the Constitution?
Sure did.
Why aren't you upholding it? Don't you know that this is a violation of my civil rights?
Is it?
Absolutely. So you took an oath to the Constitution that you're supposed to uphold.
You were supposed to provide.
Sir, I'm sorry, but if you would go do your research real quick.
I did my research, sir.
You have, and it gives you the right to do what you're doing right now. You think you will find out in a higher court. This was not going to be in Scott City.
You do what you do.
Okay, I could show you case after case after case where you guys are getting.
You do what you do.
Yep. Okay. And I'm really not trying to give you a hard time. I'm being cordial and polite. You guys are
If you would have provided
escalating.
you would already be gone.
Sir, but that's what I'm not going to do. I always stand on my rights.
Look, the sovereign citizen here would like to speak to my supervisor. Well, he wouldn't provide his driver's license, so I'll leave his window open. And then now all of a sudden he wanted to show it to me through the window. I want to speak to my supervisor due to the damage. Third and Bell.
112, zero traffic.
Thanks, sir.
Go ahead with the J2.
Am I detained right now? Am I detained right now?
You asked for our supervisor. Our supervisor.
Am I detained?
Our supervisor on the line.
I know, but am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So I'm under custodial arrest?
That's not what he said.
That anytime I'm detained, I'm under custodial arrest.
You want for this?
So I'm arrested. Look, I'm wearing my seatbelt. I'm going to take it off right now so I can put a shirt on. Am I under custodial? Am I being detained?
Yes, sir.
And for what crime?
For failed registry your motor vehicle.
Okay, what crime though? I need a RAS of a crime. That's not a crime. So what is your RAS of a crime? What's your reasonable articulable suspicion of committed a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the middle of committing a crime?
Sir, it failed to register your motor vehicle. The license plates don't come back on file. They have a 2020.
This is not a motor vehicle.
Yes, it is. By the state of Missouri definition, it is.
By Missouri State, and I'm being cordial with you. If you really want to see that, it does say that a motor vehicle is a motor vehicle or a vehicle being used in the act of commerce.
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. That's what it says.
While in motor vehicle, in the act of commerce does also define a motor vehicle. A personal conveyance is also a motor vehicle.
So we don't have the right to travel, is what you're trying to tell me. So
you do, but per the laws of the state of Missouri.
Okay, so whenever I'm not an inhabitant in corporate, state, city, I'm not an inhabitant in any municipal corporation. I've never worked for y'all. I don't have a contract with y'all. I don't plan on contracting anytime at all soon.
Sir,
Ever. I don't have any contracts. So
I'm aware of that, sir.
So that would be the only way that you would have any kind of jurisdiction. Right now you have none. Right now you have no jurisdiction over me whatsoever. And that will be proven in a real court.
Okay.
And I hate to do that. I really would like to work this out right now. And you have officer discretion. Man, I don't know you. I would go sit down and have a cup of coffee with you, even after you've done what you did to my truck. And I would have a cordial conversation with you. And I will be willing to do that no matter what takes place today. And I'm telling you, man, I don't know you, but I hate this for you because I don't want to do it to you, but I'm going to, just because I've got a conviction inside of me. What you're trying to do to me is convict. I've already have a conviction inside of me, man, that is aligned with my morals and my standards and what is right. And dude, I can show you in black and white where this is wrong, what you're doing. It really is, and I don't want to hold you accountable that way. I wish we could work this out on right here.
Well,
And you respect and you uphold your oath and be one of the few that actually upholds their oath. And there's a lot of them that's doing it now. They're realizing.
Sir, I'm upholding my oath, but sir, if you have an issue with how you're being treated or how this is being
Absolutely, because you're violating my rights like crazy.
then you can speak to my chief of police.
Okay. Mr. Walters? All right. Hello, sir. First of all, can I get your name and badge number just for the record?
I can't. I can roll your windows so I can see you. I want to see the property.
Well, sir,
I can't see
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Oh, okay. Well, I just like this much so I can see your face.
Okay, here you go. It's down.
All right. Yes, sir. My name's Rick Walter. I'm discussing.
Yes, sir. Well, nice to meet you. I've heard a lot of good about you, so hopefully.
Okay. Here's the deal. You
Well,
need tags on the vehicle. Okay.
sir, I understand that, but
Missouri law says that you have to. Okay.
well,
And just to make this easier, it's like this way.
no, I feel comfortable with it like this.
Okay,
I'm trying to be cordial and
Yes.
I really am.
Well, here's the deal.
I've already had my window hit with the flashlight 10 times.
Listen to me. If you have an issue with any the officer or anything, you can go to you can go to the police station and you can get sign a complaint or not, whatever you want to sign.
Yes, sir. I'm aware of that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware of the complaint system.
Okay, and then we'll do the process.
Well, I hope it don't have to go that far. Really, I hope that you guys honor your oath to the Constitution and uphold them, because this is over a tag that I got my window hit. You know, the de-escalation. Oh my gosh, it don't exist here. There was no de-escalation. It was always an escalated. And I'm like being as calm as I can be, and I'm just standing on my rights. I choose not to waive my rights, and that can never be turned into a crime. So I'm good where I'm at, and I just don't want these guys. They're young. I don't want them to have to drag them through the whole process. But I will, because I'm standing on my rights, and I know them very well. You know, I'm not in the operation of trafficking or, you know, any kind of commercial capacity at all. I'm trying to get to work.
Okay.
You know,
You don't have to tell me who you work at, sir.
I work for a gentleman. I don't work. Yep.
So you're just on your way to.
Yeah, I just help. I do odds and ends and jobs, and I mow a lot, you know, and I'm from here, you know, but I'm tired of seeing America go down the hill the way it's going, and we're being overran by the tyrannical governments, you know, and it's sad.
I understand where you're coming from. So here's the deal.
I hate that. Here's the deal. Gosh darn it. Here's the deal. Huh?
Is your truck running?
No, I just got the key forward.
I was gonna say if it's running better now. No, here's the deal. If he's going to cite you for whatever the violation, then you can talk
Sir,
to the judge.
I'd rather avoid all that, because I'm not a part of this. You know, with all due respect, I'm not a part of your municipal corporation.
Here's the thing. You're on. These are municipal streets. These are city streets.
Okay, these are our streets, sir. We paid for these streets, and you work for us. Okay, you guys are public servants. You work for us. These are our streets. Now, why would the people tax themselves for what we have paid for? We would never do that. Just like personal property tax.
Just like this road. Look how smooth it is. You know they just laid out.
I understand that, but
you know how that happened.
it is not. Yeah. So revenue. So
exactly.
well,
exactly. So
that's bad. Whenever you guys put
to
your
help pay for
oath.
revenue, you have to have a license, because that's where you also get money from the license.
Well, sir, the Supreme Court has ruled that you don't have to.
Well, that's not up to. That's not.
The
up to
Supreme
us to
Court has
discover.
ruled. I have already discovered it.
All right. Well, I'm sorry that you discovered whatever. And
Whatever. I discovered truth. I go after
no.
truth. I love truth.
So what he's going to do is, if he's going to cite you for this, because
Well, he's got officer discretion, correct?
we're in Missouri. We obey the laws of Missouri. We're in the
And I
city of
do.
Scott City. We have to obey the laws
Sir,
of Scott City.
I'm all for rule of law. I am all for rule of law, but I'm all for due process of law. And whenever you guys decide to take a flashlight and try to break my window and try to forcibly open my door over a tag, due process, you guys threw it out the window. They made that choice to throw due process out, and now there's a due process problem here.
And again,
I'm all for rule of law. As long as due process is being followed, I'm all with it. I will 100% be right behind you.
right.
always.
Right.
But whenever due process goes out the window, that scares me.
Well,
That, and we all should be scared. I am literally scared for my life right now for this man,
And I don't know why.
because he took his flashlight and beat my window, and I was being just as cordial as I am right now with you. And I'm like, oh my God, don't do this, sir. You're doing it to yourself.
So anyway, you can argue this in court, or you can however you want to do it. That is.
Am I under arrest?
Right now?
Am I under
I
arrest?
think you're.
Okay, he's just giving you the citation.
He's just giving you a citation. That's it. So,
Am I being detained?
Well, you were pulled over. And
Am I
you
being
wanted-
detained though?
You wanted to see me, so you were waiting on me.
Okay, so now am I still detained?
He's going to give you your citation for your tags, and then.
Sir, I don't accept that kind of contracts. See, that's a contract.
Yeah.
I don't accept it.
Okay.
Started registered motor vehicle.
So he just littered.
Court date on
He-
it. And then, and by all means, if you got any.
I got to file. He just literally littered in my vehicle and my
Okay,
property.
Well, he gave it to you. and-
Can he please take it back?
No, no. So anyway, if you can argue the court, okay?
Mr. Rick, come here, please.
No, not if you're gonna give me that back. We can deal with this through the proper channels, okay? We'll do it.
Yeah, but it's gonna. This is not the proper channel down here. This is a court. This is a court of no record.
Okay, well that's entirely up to you, okay?
And that court has no power to fine nor imprison, but they do it anyway. See, that's what we're standing against.
That's your take on it, okay?
That's the definition by verbatim.
Again, that's
It's verbatim. It's an inferior. It's actually a court of no record is an inferior court without the power to fine nor imprison.
deal. They've got stuff to do. I got stuff to do, and you've got a guy waiting on you to go to work, right?
That is correct.
Okay, all right. So you can.
Thank you, Mr. Walters.
Yes, you have the same.
All right.